माननीय सभापति जी।
नमस्कार जी, नमस्कार जी, नमस्कार जी, नमस्कार जी। Now, bill for introduction, Sri Sikh Gurudwara's Amendment Bill 2016. Sri Rajnath Singh.
Sir, I rise to move for leave to introduce a bill to amend the Sikh Gurudwaras Act 1925.
Question is, the leave be granted to introduce the bill. Those in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it.
Sir, I introduce the bill.
Yes, bill is introduced. Now,
Consideration. We spoke in the morning. This is something which concerns a minority community and their religious sentiment. I have, sir, just one request to the chair. Don't hear me, but at least give a chance to the Sikh members who are present here to speak for 30 seconds so that the whole House will know what the issues are and why it should not be postponed and why it is urgently required to be passed.
now the point is, that is not the issue. I have no disagreement with you, but the issue is that the notice is for introduction, for which chairman has allowed by giving exemption. If it is to be taken, if you are saying that it should be taken up for consideration, then we have to get exemption for that. That is not there. So I have already.
Consideration.
So
All
once
I'm
it
saying
is introduced,
this morning,
there is no scope for discussion.
sir, this morning, because in the morning meeting, it was taken up.
I know.
And-
I know all that. I was there.
So I am only saying that since no Sikh was present there and it concerns the Sikh community, it is only fair. There are people like Mr. Gill sitting
No,
there. Why don't you hear him for 30 seconds?
Naresh ji,
Sir, look,
the bill
whole
is
country
already
watching us.
introduced.
1 second, sir. It's a minority community. It's a sensitive issue for the
I
Sikh
know
community. And I think it's very fair.
I'm-
We are a secular country and the message must go across.
No.
That we value, we value every minority.
I appreciate your concern, and you know I am not at all against any minority community. What I am saying is, the bill is already introduced. It is already introduced. Now there is no scope for discussion. That is what I am. See, nobody has. Listen, nobody has. Please, let me say. No, let me say. Nobody has opposed. No, let me complete. Nobody has opposed the introduction of this bill. This bill is introduced with unanimity. That means everybody is supporting this bill. That is very clear. So once the bill is introduced, there is no scope for discussion. Scope for, you listen. Once the bill is introduced, there is no scope for discussion. Discussion scope comes only at the time of consideration. If the minister moves it for consideration, there will be, and there has to be discussion. Now, we cannot have discussion, we cannot take it up for consideration, because for that, you have to get the special exemption from the Honorable Chair. That is not there. I am governed by the rules.
I accept the rules of the House.
Yeah.
I will follow them. I am only making a request to the House. Tomorrow morning it can be taken up again. We have tomorrow.
No problem.
So that it can be considered tomorrow.
If Honorable Chairman permits, there is no
positive message to the country.
If Honorable Chairman permits and government is interested, why should the Chair stand in the way?
It may be taken up tomorrow for consideration.
I will convey it to Honorable Chairman. I will convey it to Honorable Chairman. Yes, Gill.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance. As you know, sir, tomorrow I am retiring after 12 years. And naturally, I am one of those who is interested in this business. Otherwise, LOP or my friend Mr. Naqvi, they don't quite have the passion or the situation understanding which we have. So the matter is very simple. 1925, the Sikhs are the only community in the world where they had an agitation to take control of their shrines, the Gurdwaras, including Darbar Sahib, Amritsar. They were under all sorts of occupation. It's a long story of struggle and satyagraha long before the political satyagrahas. And finally, the government, the British gave way, and 1925 Act was passed here in the federal parliament. And we are governed, our Gurdwaras are governed by a committee chosen freely by the Sikhs. And there are definitions there. Now a question was raised in 2003 that those who have cut their hair should also be allowed to vote. In other words, tomorrow you could then have an SGPC president who doesn't have a turban, who cuts his hair, shaves his beard and comes and sits there. This was the question. And it went to the High Court. The High Court, 2003, a notification was issued by the then government, correcting this, saying no, this body has to be with people who keep a proper beard and turban and don't smoke, etc. And notification was made in 2003. Mr. Kinsa might remember. But it went to the High Court and they stayed that. Elections had been held. There are fully elected members since then. They were blocked. And then it's been pending ever since then. And our Gurdwaras are managed by 2-3 defunct members of the old executive committee. How they manage or mismanage, God alone knows. And you could surely pass this all sides of the house. I go to mandirs, I go to masjids, I go to girjas, and मैं तो मत्था ही टेकने जाता हूँ, हर जगह टेकता हूँ, क्योंकि पता नहीं जब मैं आगे जाऊँगा तो कौन बैठा होगा. कभी सोचा आपने? This is my insurance. कि अगर सारे बैठे होंगे तो मेरे को ऊपर ले जाएंगे.
So when we take up for consideration, we can further discuss.
Sir, therefore I want to say clearly, discuss it tomorrow, and I would appeal to the House.
I'll
Pass it
convey the
unanimously,
feeling to the
and
chairman.
I certainly support it.
I will convey your feeling to the honorable chairman.
Sir, कल हो जाए, कल.
I said your feeling will be conveyed to the honorable chairman.
Thank you, sir.
I cannot say, but government can take initiative and the chairman, no problem. I have no problem. Now it's the motion for reference to the bill to select committee, the enemy property amendment and validation bill 2016. Sri Rajnath Singh. Yeah.
Chairman, sir, with your permission, I rise to move that the bill to further amend the Enemy Property Act 1968 and the Public Premises Eviction or Unauthorized Occupant Act 1971, as passed by Lok Sabha, listed in today's revised list of business, be taken into consideration.
No consideration? I think
have sat together and requested the government to be, that they should be sent to select committee, joint select committee.
no.
Yeah.
I think it is a select committee that is because
Deputy Chairman, sir, I move the following motion, that the bill further to amend the Enemy Property Act 68 and the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Act 71, as passed by the Lok Sabha, be referred to a select committee of the Rajya Sabha, consisting of the following members: Sri Bhupendra Yadav, Sri M.J. Akbar, Sri Shamsher Singh Manhas, Sri Hussain Dalwai, Sri K. Rahman Khan, Sri P.L. Punia, Sri Javed Ali Khan, Sri K.C. Tyagi, Sri Sukhendu Shekhar Roy, Sri Muthu Karuppan, Sri Satish Chandra Misra, Sri Rita Brata Banerjee, Sri A.U. Singh Dev, Sri C.M. Ramesh, Sri Prafulla Patel, Sri Truchi Siva, Sri Anil Desai, Sri Naresh Gujral, Mir Muhammad Fayaz, Sri Ramdas Athawale, Sri Premal Nathwani, Sri D. Raza, Sri Ram Kumar Kashyap, with instructions to report to the Rajya Sabha by the last day of the first week of the second part of the current session.
okay. Now motion moved. I shall now put the motion moved by Sri Rajnath Singh to vote. The question is that the Enemy Property Amendment and Validation Bill 2016 as passed by Lok Sabha be referred to a select committee of the Rajya Sabha consisting of the following members: Sri Bhupendra Yadav, Sri M.J. Akbar, Sri Shamsher Singh Manhas, Sri Hussain Dalwai, Sri K. Rahman Khan, Sri P.L. Punia, Sri Javed Ali Khan, Sri K.C. Tyagi, Sri Sukhendu Shekhar Roy, Sri Muthu Karuppan, Sri Satish Chandra Misra, Sri Rita Brata Banerjee, Sri A.U. Singh Dev, Sri C.M. Ramesh, Sri Prafulla Patel, Sri Tiruchi Siva, Sri Anil Desai, Sri Naresh Gujral, Sri Mir Muhammad Faiz, Sri Ramdas Satwale, Sri Parimal Natwani, Sri D. Raja, and Sri Ram Kumar Kashyap, with instruction to report to the Rajya Sabha by the last day of the first week of the second part of the current session. Those in favor, please say aye. Those against, please say no. I think the ayes have, the ayes have, the ayes have. Motion is adopted.